everyone, welcome to another video. In this video we'll discuss the buzz around RBI's digital currency, otherwise known as a central bank digital currency or CBDC, or famously now known as the eRupee. Well, in India, UPI was introduced in 2016 where there were a few 100,000 UPI transactions back then. But fast forward into 2023 August, the number of UPI transactions have zoomed past the 10 billion mark. As we speak, around 90% of the money in the economy has become fully digital, leaving a gap of only 8% as hard cash circulation in the economy. Well, even with this 8% hard cash circulation, the government is still spending near to about 5,000 crores in expenditure in printing all these currencies, especially in the years 2020 and 21. So the RBI, riding on the huge success wave of UPI and also to reduce the cost incurred by the government in printing currency to a great extent, brought about CBDC and introduced the same on 1st December 2022 on a pilot basis. So what exactly is CBDC? Well, CBDC in short is digital currency brought out by the central government. So obviously it's going to be legal tender, which means everyone is legally required to accept eRupee as it is and no one can refuse the same. On the other hand, the backbone of the infrastructure of CBDC or digital currency is based on the blockchain technology, wherein each transaction is moving from part A to part B to part C to part D, all as blocks in a chain. So the objective of the government was to convert the hard cash, which is again a legal tender, into a legal tender which is in digital format, using the help of blockchain technology. This picture will give you an idea of the digital avatar of our hard cash that we normally use today, and this is nothing but the eRupee. You have two coins, one is a 50 paise and a 1 rupee coin, and eRupee notes is in the range of 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200 and 500 eRupees. Well, 2000 was initially there, but later when the government totally abandoned it, now you don't have the 2000 eRupee note. Well, a common question that all of us have in our minds is, how is this very different from UPI? Well, one thing that you must all understand is UPI is just an enabler for you to enable a transaction from your bank to the recipient's bank. If there are no banks, there is no UPI. But on the contrast, eRupee is something that will work without the banks. Of course, to initially load eRupee into your eRupee wallet, you need the help of your bank account, right? Otherwise, where's the money coming from? But for subsequent sending the money, receiving the money, redemption and all that, you do not need the role of banks involved in this. So bank as an intermediary is totally done away with as far as eRupee is concerned. Moreover, in UPI transactions, there could be delays when there's downtime with the recipient's bank account and so on. But with eRupee, transactions happen instantaneously. Well, coming to the types of CBDC, generally there are two types. One is for retail purposes, for you and me, where we use on a daily basis. The other one is on a wholesale purpose, where banks between each other, amongst each other, they can also transact in eRupees. Coming to reasons for implementation, well, like I already discussed initially, the government is hell-bent on reducing this 8% cash circulation in the economy to a meager 1 to 2%. That is their aim. So one of their major objectives was and still remains the reduction of black money circulation in the economy. Well, eRupee is far more efficient than your cash, of course, and more efficient than your UPI transactions, because each transaction is linked from point A to point C, which means there'll be an audit trail existing. Tomorrow, if something happens wrong, if something happens in the transaction or between one person and another person when they transact, investigation into the same becomes much easier. Again, transfers happen instantaneously. There is no issue with respect to storage and theft. Coming to cross-border transactions, well, today when you are sending money outside or when you're receiving money outside, you need to pay commissions to the bank on top of your foreign currency conversion rates and all that. But with eRupee, cross-border transactions will become much easier because there'll be no need to give commissions or pay commissions to the bank. So I'm sitting in India and I'll be able to send eRupee to my person in the US, and the US bank will have to recognize that and convert the eRupee sent to them into dollars for the other party to get. What are the challenges? Well, it is still in the initial phase, so a full-scale launch is still not yet up. The infrastructure is not yet ready, so that is a major challenge. As far as awareness is concerned, yes, it's a task to reach every citizen of this popular country. Even UPI took around 4 years to actually become stable and become popular. Similarly, I think eRupee also, because it was just introduced in December 2022. In the due course of time, another 3-4 years, eRupee probably will fully replace UPI. Well, coming to the main discussion, main part of our discussion, that is, what is the process involved? Well, this can only take place through apps downloaded on your smartphone. So I tried this myself and I downloaded the Axis Bank eRupee app. You can also download the eRupee app of your respective banks. Once you download and you open it, you complete your initial KYC and stuff like that, and you come to the home page, which will look like this. This will show your current balance, which at the moment was nil. And then you have options to send, collect, load, redeem. Redeem in the sense, whatever is already in your eRupee wallet, you can redeem it back to your bank account. So to start the transaction, you need to load eRupee into your wallet, and I did the same thing. You can select the eRupee that you want to load, click on it and just swipe up, it'll get loaded. So I tried adding 100 eRupee and it was successful. The money was debited from the bank and 100 eRupee was credited to my wallet. So now on my dashboard or my home screen, I can see 100 eRupee balance as it is. And now I am ready to send or collect or even redeem the same. Well, to conclude, as of 30th June 2023, the number of eRupee users have increased to a great extent, more than 1 million users. And there are around 2.62 lakh merchants already accepting eRupee as an alternate mechanism for payment. RBI brought about CBDC with the sole objective of having a future where financial services become a fundamental right for every citizen of the country. And that is the main reason why eRupee as an alternate payment system was introduced. Well, I hope I was able to make things clear through this particular video. If you like this video, please do show support to us by hitting the like button. If you want more videos like these on regular basis by way of notifications, you can also think of hitting on the subscribe button. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and thank you.